Simon, good to have you. And I think this conversation is quite important because I think during this pandemic particularly, we have seen claimants, particularly businesses, almost, stuck and at a standstill because they can't, sort of fund their litigation. So how does then this particular funding, benefit them?
Hello, Tumelo, and good morning to you and your viewers. Yes, you've hit the nail on the head. We're in an economic time whereby businesses must focus on income-generating activities within their business and within their industries. And something like litigation is a cash drain and can take away focus and resources from businesses. With that, a litigation funder can assist by allowing them to pursue litigation cost-free, if they want it to be structured that way, and risk-free. And so they can ascertain the proceeds of that litigation without a cost to the company and focus on their priorities.
So how do they then apply for funding?
We have certain criteria for our fund. We've raised a 80 million rand litigation fund during 2020, and we aim to raise the same amount or more every year. And we generally look for commercial cases, arbitrations or commercial court cases in amounts above 20 billion rand, although you can achieve economies of scale beyond our thresholds for class actions. And generally, we will get involved in disputes if they are close to resolution. Generally, a court case can take anywhere between 2 years and 5 years and cost anywhere between 2 and about 20 million rand. So there's a variety of factors which go into our risk assessment. Unfortunately, there's not a solution for every litigant, but here's a solution for commercial litigants.
Right. And then how does it work in terms of the claimants then later on paying back the money that they have been offered or given, rather, by you?
That's the rub of it, is there's no recourse. So we take risk alongside with the litigant. In the event the case is successful, we will take a share of the proceeds as agreed. Alternatively, we would have lost our investment. So it's not a loan, it's an investment.
It's an investment, right. And the other side of this, Simon, is that it's not just the claimants, I understand, who benefit from this, but also those who invest in this fund. Take me through how they also benefit.
Yes. Our fund is an uncorrelated asset class, essentially, to invest into litigation. And it's a very exciting asset class because it's a new asset class that's come about in the last 15 years, I'd say, worldwide. And with that, you can get great uncorrelated returns, not related to the market. The ones that benefit the most, I must say, are the attorneys who now know, and the counsel, who no longer have to worry whether clients can afford their services. So with that, we like to bring together and harmonize investors, attorneys, and litigants with our offering.
Sounds good. But also, have you received a lot of, calls and just applications, particularly during this time? Because as we're speaking, I'm reminded of the particular case between Santam and Mafrica Hotels. And this is just one isolated case, right? There's so many cases that are similar.
Absolutely. Business interruption is something that's going to be a topical litigation worldwide. It's not just our country that's going through it, but around the world for obvious reasons. The pandemic has hit everyone. And with that, we will start seeing these claims. And I'm sure should the insurers repudiate those claims following resolution of the SCA case and then what will likely be the constitutional case, there will likely be a class action because there's identical claims with all of these litigants according to each of the different policies. And we are seeing, instead of the typical David versus Goliath, where David doesn't have funds to afford his slingshot, we are seeing businesses approach us who can well afford the litigation. But as I said previously, they'd like to prioritize their resources into more income-generating activities.
Now, for more information, then where can our viewers find you?
You can find us on our website, www.tauruscapital.co.za.
All right, thank you so much, Simon Kuper from Taurus Capital, for talking to us.